Okay, so different we are checking the different steps for analysis of continuous beams by using slope deflection method. So step number 1 is consider each span of your beam as a separate fixed beam and calculate the fixed end moment. So if we have some continuous beam like this ABC, then consider each span AB and BC as separate fixed beam and calculate the fixed end moment. Okay, so for this span AB, the fixed end moment MFAB, this will be equal to minus WL square upon 12. Okay, this will be minus WL square upon 12. Okay, we will be considering the left fixed end moment as a negative. Okay, and here for BA, fixed end moment BA, this will be positive. This will be positive WL square upon 12. Okay, now here fixed end moment for this BC, fixed end moment for this span BC, it will be WL upon 8, sorry, minus WL upon 8, minus WL upon 8, and for span CB it will be WL upon 8. This will be positive. Okay, right side fixed end moment will be positive, left side fixed end moment will be negative. Okay, so after calculating this fixed end moment, the step number 2 here is, step number 2 is write down the slope deflection equations. Write down the slope deflection equation for each of the span. So we'll write down the slope deflection equation for AB. Okay, the slope deflection equation for AB will be MAB. This will be equal to MAB equal to fixed end moment at AB, that is MFAB. Okay, this is your MFAB. Okay, this value is your MFAB. Okay, so MFAB plus 4EI. Okay, theta of near end, theta of near end for this span AB, near end will be A, near end will be A, so theta A divided by L plus twice EI theta of far end. Here for this span AB, the far end will be B, therefore theta B upon L minus 6EI delta upon L square, delta upon L square. So this is the slope deflection equation for your span AB. Now for span BA, MBA, this will be equal to fixed end moment BA, so MFBA plus 4EI, same term 4EI theta of near end. For this span BA, the near end is B. For span BA, the near end is B. Therefore, theta B divided by L plus twice EI theta of far end. For this span BA, far end is A. Far end is A. Therefore, theta A divided by L minus 6EI delta upon L square, delta upon L square. Similarly, write down the slope deflection equation for BC and CB. Therefore, MBC, this will be equal to MFBC plus 4EI theta of near end, that is B, theta B divided by L plus twice EI theta C, that is far end, theta of far end divided by L minus 6EI delta upon L square. Similarly for CB, MCB, this will be equal to MFCB plus 4EI theta of near end, 4EI theta of near end, sorry, theta of near end, that is C, theta C divided by L plus twice EI theta of far end, that is theta, sorry, theta B, this will be twice EI theta B upon L, again minus 6 EI delta upon L square, delta upon L square. You have to write down the slope deflection equation for each span. Okay, then next step, here you can see, here the next step will be, okay, here you can see the next step. Okay, here you can see the next step will be to write down these. Okay, just a minute. Just Okay. Yeah. The next step is step number 3, that is write down the joint equilibrium equation. Write down the joint equilibrium equation. So what we have to do, we have to write down the joint equilibrium equation. So here in this particular problem you can see we have two different values of theta, that is we will be having rotation at this joint B because it is a simply supported or continuous support. At the same time we will be having some rotation at C because for this particular beam the rotation will be something like this. Okay, the rotation for this particular beam, this will be something like this. Okay, so the deflected shape will be something like this. Sorry. The deflected shape will be like this. So we won't have theta here. Theta A will be equal to 0 because it is a fixed beam. Here we will be having theta B. Okay, here we will be having theta B, and again here we will be having theta C. This will be the slope, this will be the theta B, theta B. Okay, so theta A is 0, but we have to find out the values of theta B and theta C. So we have to form two equations, that is we have to write down the joint equilibrium equation. So joint equilibrium equation for this particular case will be summation of moment at B equal to 0, that is MBA, this BA, okay, on this side, plus MBC, this is equal to 0. Okay, and second equation of equilibrium will be summation of moment at C equal to 0 because it is a hinge support or roller support. Therefore summation of moment at C again will be equal to 0. We have to write down these two equations, that is MCB is equal to 0. Okay, just put the values of MBA and BC. We have already found out that these values MBA, BC in this equation you will get one equation. Okay, we will get this in terms of theta B and theta C, and again here again write down MCB is equal to 0. We have already found out this equation for MCB equal to, just equate this with 0. You will get two equations in term of theta B and theta C. Okay, just solve these two simultaneous equations using your calculator and you will get the values of theta B and theta C. So you have got the slopes here, and this value 6EI delta will be depending upon if there is settlement, there will be this value of 6EI delta will come in picture. Otherwise this value of 6EI delta upon L square, it won't be coming into the picture. Okay, once you calculate the values of slope, you have to just put these values of slope in all the slope deflection equations. You will get the values of final end moment MAB, MBA, MBC and MCB. Okay, once you calculate the values of fixed final end moment, you have to draw the bending moment diagram. You have to again you have to calculate the support reaction if it is asked in the exam. Okay, if it is asked in the exam to find out the support reaction and shear force diagram, then you have to also calculate the support reaction and draw the shear force diagram for that particular beam. Okay, so this is what we have different steps for analysis of continuous beam by using slope deflection method. Okay. Okay, so this is the problem: analyze the continuous beam shown in figure by slope deflection method. Okay, and the problem is like this: we have a continuous beam ABC as shown in this particular figure. Okay, we have support A and C as fixed support, whereas B is a continuous support. We have the value of I here. Okay, here we will have twice I. The section is having 2I. Okay, this particular beam is subjected to a point load of 40 kilonewton here, and this particular distance is 2 meter. again this particular distance is 4 meter, sorry, this is again 2 meter, so it is acting at the mid span. This particular distance, this is 6 meter, and this span BC, it is subjected to a uniformly distributed load of 20 kilonewton per meter, uniformly distributed load of 20 kilonewton per meter. Okay, and we have to analyze this particular beam by using slope deflection method. So step number 1, consider each span of your beam. Step number 1, consider each span of your beam as a separate beam, and calculate the fixed end moment. So step 1, calculate fixed end moment. Okay, so MFAB. Okay, the standard formula for calculating the fixed end moment for a beam subjected to point load is minus, here AB will be minus. Okay, keep in mind the fixed end moment on left side will be negative, so minus WL upon 8. So just put the values. We have W is equal to 40, L is 4 meter divided by 8. Okay, so this will be equal to minus 20 kilonewton meter. Similarly, calculate the fixed end moment MFBA. Okay, for BA, this will be again equal to, this will be positive WL upon 8. Okay, these are the standard formulas. Just keep the values 40 into 4 divided by 8. So we will get this as a plus 20 kilonewton meter. You can directly write down also 20 kilonewton meter. Then calculate for the span BC. For the span BC, you have to calculate the fixed end moment, that is MF. Sorry, this should not be MF. Okay, it should be MAB. Okay, sorry, correct. Okay, so MFBC, this is equal to, now for fixed for a beam subjected to uniformly distributed load, the formula for calculating the fixed end moment is minus WL square upon 12. We have W is equal to 20 here, 20 into 6 square, L is equal to 6 divided by 12. So you will get the value of fixed end moment here as minus 60 kilonewton meter. Similarly, find out the value of MFCB for the span C to B. You will get it by standard formula WL square upon 12. This will be positive, so this will be equal to 20 into 6 divided by 12. So you will get the fixed end moment equal to 60 kilonewton meter. Okay, now step number 2, you have to write down the slope deflection equations. Write down the slope deflection equation. Okay, I'll draw this particular beam here. Okay, I'll draw this particular beam here. Okay, the beam is like this, subjected to some point load 40 kilonewton, and here it's again subjected 20 kilonewton per meter. Okay, this total is 4 meter and this total is 6 meter. Okay. Okay, now we have to write down the slope deflection equations. Okay, so step number 2 is write slope deflection equation. We have to write down the slope deflection equation. Okay, just a minute. just a minute. Okay, step number 2 is we have to write down the slope deflection equations. Okay, so for this span, for span AB, we have to write down the first slope deflection equation, that is MAB. The slope deflection is equal to MAB is equal to MFAB, that is fixed end moment AB, plus 4EI theta of near end. For this span AB, theta near end will be A, that is theta A divided by L, plus twice EI theta B divided by L. Theta here it will be for the far end. Okay, minus 6EI delta upon L square, minus 6EI delta upon L square. Here you can see in the problem no settlement is given, so this particular term of 6EI delta upon L square, this will be 0, this will be 0. Similarly, okay, so just put the values. Okay, we have MFAB, we have already calculated the value of MFAB as minus 20 kilonewton meter. So write down here minus 20, plus here you can see value of theta A for this particular beam. You can see theta A will be 0 because this particular support A is a fixed support, it is a fixed support. Therefore the value of this theta A will be 0. Therefore this 4EI theta A upon L will be 0. 4EI theta A upon L will be 0, plus twice EI theta B divided by L. L will be for this span AB, L is equal to 4 meter. You can see here 4 meter is given. Okay, so you can write down here 4. And again this term 6EI delta upon L square, this will be again 0 because we have the value of delta is equal to 0. You can also write down the reason, since theta A is equal to delta is equal to 0. Since fixed support, it is a fixed support, therefore theta A will be equal to 0. So finally this particular equation MAB, it will become MAB is equal to minus 20 plus 0.5, 2 by 4 is 0.5 EI theta B. So this is your first slope deflection equation. Now write down the second slope deflection equation MBA. Now write down the second slope deflection equation MBA. So we have slope deflection equation is equal to MFBA plus 4EI theta of near end. For this case theta will be B, theta B divided by L, plus twice EI theta of A theta A divided by L, minus 6EI delta upon L square. Okay, so this will be equal to, we have already calculated the value of MFBA, that was plus 20 kilonewton meter. It was plus 20 kilonewton meter. Okay, so just write down the values here. So 20 plus 4EI theta B is unknown, theta B divided by L is again 4 meter, plus here we have theta A is equal to 0. Here we have theta A is equal to 0 because our this support A, this is a fixed support, therefore theta is equal to 0. Therefore this particular term will be 0, minus again delta is equal to 0 because there is no settlement. We can write down the reason, theta A equal to 0 since fixed support, and delta is equal to 0 because no settlement is given for this particular problem. So just write down MBA. This equation will be equal to MBA is equal to 20 plus EI theta B. This is your second, this was your first slope deflection equation. Okay, this was your first slope deflection equation. This will be your second slope deflection equation. This will be your second slope deflection equation. This will be your second slope deflection equation. Similarly, write down the slope deflection equation for MBC. Write down for MBC, it will be equal to MFBC plus 4EI theta of near end, that is theta B, divided by L plus twice EI plus twice EI theta of C divided by L minus 6EI delta upon L square. Here you can again write down, we have MFBC, we have already calculated the value of MFBC. Here you can see it is minus 60 kilonewton meter, so put this value of minus 60 here. So minus 60 plus 4EI theta at B, 4EI theta at B divided by L is again here for this span BC, we have L is equal to 6 meter, therefore divided by 6 plus here the value of theta C will be 0 because this particular support is a fixed support, therefore theta C will be equal to 0. So directly put the value, this particular value as 0 only. Okay, so 0 minus 6EI delta upon L square, this term will be 0 because delta is equal to 0. Okay, you can write down reason theta C is equal to delta is equal to 0 for this case. Why this theta C is 0? Because it is a fixed support, okay. Now write down this particular, just simplify this, minus 60 plus 4 by 6 means it will be 2 by 3, that is 0.67. so write down this value of MBC. Okay, sorry, there was some mistake. Okay, we have to take this as twice I. Okay, here we have to take this particular value because the value of moment of inertia for this particular portion, okay, the value of moment of inertia for this particular portion, you can see here this value is given as twice I, it is given as twice I, therefore we have to take here the value of moment of inertia as twice I, which I forgot. Okay, so you have to take this as 4E, here you have to take twice I theta B. Again here we will have this particular value. Okay, this will be twice E bracket twice I theta C. Okay, here again there will be some change. This will become 8EI, theta B. So 8 by 6, so you have to take 8 by 6, that is equal to, just a minute, 4 by 3. Okay, so you can write this plus 4 by 3 or 1.33. okay, so this will become 1.33 theta B plus EI theta B, So this is your equation number 3. We have write down the first equation here, second equation, and third equation is available with us now, MBC. Similarly, write down the value formula for or equation for MCB. Write down the formula or equation for MCB. This will be equal to MFCB plus 4E. Again here we will have twice I theta C divided by L plus twice EI plus twice EI, it will be twice I, theta B divided by L minus 6EI delta upon L square. Okay, if you don't have settlement, you can directly omit this particular term of minus 6EI delta upon L square. Just put the value of MFCB. We have already calculated the value of MFCB as plus 60 kilonewton meter, plus 60 kilonewton meter. Just put this value in this particular equation. Okay, so MCB, this will be equal to 60 plus this theta c will be 0 because our support C is a fixed support, so this term becomes 0 plus this will be 4EI, this will be 4EI theta b divided by 6 and minus 0 because this term 60EI delta upon L square is 0 since theta c is equal to delta is equal to 0. Just simplify this equation. MCB is equal to 60 plus 2 by 3, 60 plus 2 by 3 or 0.67. You can directly take 0.67 EI theta b. This is your equation number 4. This is your equation number 4. This is your equation number 4. So we have found out the equation number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, so we have find out the equation, slope deflection equation number 1 here. Okay, you can see here, this is our first slope deflection equation. Okay, this is our second slope deflection equation. This is our third slope deflection equation. And this is our fourth and final slope deflection equation. Now just go through these steps. The step number 3 is write the joint equilibrium equation. Write the joint equilibrium equation. Okay, so we have to write the joint equilibrium equation and okay, we have to write the joint equilibrium equation. Now you can see here for this particular beam we have theta b, support B is a continuous support and support C is a fixed support. So we will have the joint equilibrium equation, summation of moment at B is equal to 0. Summation of moment at B is equal to 0. This is the joint equilibrium equation. We have to just put the values of all the fixed end moment or end moment at B is equal to 0. So equation will be MBA plus MBC, this is equal to 0. MBA plus BC is equal to 0. Put the value of MBA here and MBC here and equate this with 0. You will get the value of theta C. You will get the value of theta C. Okay. So we'll write down the slope deflection equation. So step number 3. I'll write down here only. Okay. So step 3. Write joint equilibrium equation. Okay, so we have joint equilibrium equation for this case. Summation of moment at B is equal to 0. Why summation of moment at B equal to 0? Because we have this support as a continuous support. So here summation of moment at B will be equal to 0. Okay, so put the values here. Summation of moment at B means MBA plus BC is equal to 0. MBA plus BC is equal to 0. Therefore, MBA plus MBC, this is equal to 0. So we have this equation number 2 and equation number 3. Just put this value of BA and BC here. So we get this 20 plus EI theta B, 20 plus EI theta B plus this minus 60. Okay, so it won't be plus. Okay, minus 60 plus 1.33 EI theta B is equal to 0. Just solve this particular equation, you will get the value of theta B. So it will be equal to, I think, 2.33 EI theta B is equal to 40. Okay, so we get the value of theta B is equal to 40 divided by 2.33 EI, 2.33 EI. So finally we get the value of theta B. Just solve this, you will get the value of theta B is equal to 17.14 divided by EI, 17.14 divided by EI. Okay, so next step is to find out the final end moment. So step number 4, so or I'll can reduce the size. Okay, so step number 4, to find out the final end moment. You can see here the steps given. Okay, step number 4. Okay, we have to solve the joint equilibrium equation, which we have already solved. And step number 5, substitute the values of unknown rotations and displacement in slope deflection equation to determine the final end moment. So to determine the final end moment, substitute the value of this rotation theta b in slope deflection equation 1, 2, 3 and 4. So step number 4, find final end moment. Okay, so MAB, just put this value of theta b in this particular equation 1, in this equation number 1. So we get this as minus 20 plus 0.5 into EI. Theta b is 17.14 divided by EI. So we get the value of MAB is equal to, minus 11.43 kilonewton meter. Okay, minus 11.43 kilonewton meter. Similarly, put this value of theta b in MBA, equation number 2, this equation. Okay, so this will become 20 plus EI into theta b is 17.14. just check this equation number 2 divided by EI. This will be equal to 37.14 kilonewton meter. Similarly, put the value of theta b in MBC, that is equation number 3. So we get MBC is equal to minus 60 plus 1.33 EI multiplied by 17.14 divided by EI. This is equal to okay, this value will be equal to minus 37.14 kilonewton meter. Okay, and similarly MCB, put the value of theta b in this equation number 4. You will get 60 plus 0.67 EI multiplied by 17.14 divided by EI is equal to, okay, you will get this value of MCB is equal to 71.43 kilonewton meter. 71.43 kilonewton meter. Okay. So this is how we have to find out the final end moment values, and finally we have to draw the fixed end bending moment diagram. Okay, finally we have to draw the bending moment diagram. So next step number 5, or first we will calculate the free end moments. Okay, calculate free end moment values. Okay, so we have our continuous beam like this. We have our continuous beam, this support C is fixed. Okay, this is fixed. Here we have a roller support like this. It is subjected to some load 40 kilonewton meter, 40 kilonewton. Here we have 20 kilonewton meter, 20 kilonewton meter. Okay, kilonewton per meter, and we have to calculate the free end moment values. Okay, first calculate the free end moment values. We know this, for point load, the free end moment value will be equal to WL upon 4. Just here I'll write down here. So WL upon 4. So this will be equal to W is 40 into L is 4 meter, this total length is 4 meter, this is 6 meter, so divided by 4, so this value, this particular value, this is equal to 40 kilonewton meter, 40 kilonewton meter, 40 kilonewton meter. And final end moment value for here, it will be WL square upon 8. This free end moment value, this will be WL square upon 8. So this will be equal to 90 kilonewton meter. This will be equal to 90 kilonewton meter. These are the free end moment, bending moment. This will be free end bending moment. Okay, now we have to overlap this bending moment diagram with the final end moment values. Okay, so we have MAB is equal to minus 11.43, minus 11.43. We have MAB is equal to minus 11.43. So minus means we have to keep on the negative face. This will be the negative face, that is anti-clockwise face. So you have to draw this minus bending moment value on this face. So minus 11, so this will be 11.43. okay, then we have MBA, is equal to 37.14, okay, just a minute. Okay, so we have drawn this bending moment value for MAB, that is of 11.43. and how we have to consider this negative sign? We have to draw this on the negative face. That is in anti-clockwise direction. Now we have to draw the bending moment of this MBA, that is 37.14. This is positive bending moment, therefore we have to draw this on the positive face or your clockwise face. So we have to draw this here. This will be 37.14. This will be 37.14, and finally we have to draw the then we have to consider this MBC. This value MBC will be the magnitude will be same, but only the direction will be negative always. So it will be on negative face 37.14, which is already drawn. Then we have to draw this MCB. We have to draw this fixed end moment or final end moment MCB as 71.43 on positive face or in clockwise face. So just draw this like this, join all these final end moment values, like this, and you will get this final bending moment diagram, So this is how we have to draw the calculate the fixed final end moments and draw the bending moment diagram for this type of problems. Okay.